Hello, this is Annalisa from Faith Dream Create, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a fun anniversary card for my friends who recently celebrated 10 years of marriage, so stay tuned for all the details in this card. So I'm using the Fawn Tiny Christmas stamp set. This next thing I'm showing you I didn't end up using, but I ended up using the Fawn stitched mountain borders. And also I'm going to be using the Fawn road borders, and I use the plain road, which I consider the dirt road, and then the other one is the road where you drive your cars on. And then I'm also going to be using the stitched hillside borders from Fawn a little bit later in the video. So I went ahead and cut all of these different papers with the dies on my Big Shot machine, and then I'm just getting them ready for my card base. So this friend of mine really likes to go hiking and just be in the outdoors and do whatever she can outdoors by herself or with her family. So that was a perfect thing to do for this card. So I'm creating the mountains in the background and then the other brown paper to create a trail, and then a little bit of grass here, and that is the stitched hillside borders there. So just cutting off the excess from the cardstock there, the card base, and creating the scene. And then also adding in the mountain peaks there. So because we live in Canada, added a little bit of snow onto the mountain there, because why not? I'm pretty sure there's no snow up there right now, but just adds to the fun. Definitely add something to the card and the mountain. Makes the mountain stand out a little bit more. So I grabbed two different watercolor pencil crayons here, colored pencils, and I'm just creating a sun behind the mountain, and then I will be creating the sky. And these are just basic Crayola watercolor pencils, and then yeah, just coloring the sky, and then I will take a water brush and apply the water and give it that watercolored look in the background. I really like how this looked. Usually I would just use my Distress Oxide or my Distress inks to create a sky or a background, but I did not do that this time, and I just started adhering everything down, and then I realized after that was done that I had not done the sky, so I was like, how do I go about this? So I thought about watercoloring to fill in those areas and not interfere with the die cuts that I'd already placed down. So you could definitely pull out any watercolors or even just color it with pencil crayons or any media that you would want to color in. So definitely experiment with your options when it comes to adding a sky color in later. So once that was all done, it looked really cool and gave it that watercolored look and just made the sky bright and added so much to the scene. And I really like the pop of yellow with the sun, or it could be the moon if you are out and about in the late evening going for a walk with your family. So then I'm going ahead and stamping out the little tiny people from the set, and I'm going to be coloring them here with some Spectrum Noir markers. And this is super quick coloring. I'm sorry I'm blocking it a little bit, but it was so hard to show all of the detail in coloring because these little guys are so tiny. So these are my friend and her husband and their two little kids, and they are all enjoying some outdoor time in the beautiful nature. And then I will go ahead and cut these out once they are all done with the coloring. And then they will be ready to be adhered to the card as well. And yeah, it's great that these little guys are great. You can use them for any occasion if you need a little people to be on your card. It doesn't have to be Christmas. They can be colored for any occasion and added to any project. So as you can see, I'm just adhering these down here with the advanced tape glider, and all the other pieces were also adhered with the advanced tape glider. Then to add the 10 in for their 10-year anniversary, I just took some wooden numbers and adhered those down once again with the advanced tape glider. And then I end up writing the word years in a pen in the sky there. And then lastly, I take this happy anniversary stamp and stamp it there on the mountain, and then that is going to finish off the card. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you come and join me, and hopefully I can inspire you. And definitely leave a comment down below and tell me how you're doing and how you like this video. So until I post another video, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.